Hello, you guys. We're ready to start. Let me get to our commentators. We have our community tournament number 8 tonight. This is our top 8. We're gonna start with Sly Tiger versus Luna Cold. So let's get right into it.
Are all top
Hi,
contenders.
we're live. Let me share my screen with y'all.
Hello.
Excellent.
And I'm sorry if it starts going bad. I don't know what's going on with my Discord today, but it just has like a black screen sometimes. I don't know.
Okay.
But I hope y'all can see uh the gameplay okay.
So far the frames are pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. It looks like we've got Sly, Tiger, and Luna Cold. You can call me Bowie, and I'm joined here with Orbital.
Hell
And
yeah. Hello, hello.
we're taking a look at these brackets, and we've seen some interesting developments here. But first up, we've got Luna Cold and Sly Tiger coming up. Nina and Xiao Yu in the mix.
I mean, both these players have actually been fairly active here in the community tournaments as well. Shout out to GG and Deer, but oh man, opening up with a pretty neck and neck fight for round number 1 here.
Oh, and an excellent counter hit right here. We're going to see a lot of kind of scrambles and scraps here because Nina and Xiao Yu are pretty not frame zero, range zero kind of close range fighters.
Mm-hmm. A little bit combo heavy as well, but you can see that very smooth with it as well. Sly Tiger taking round 1. Now opening up here, you can see a Lunicold hoping to get a little bit of a start here, but a nice little grab and bump to the backside.
Yeah, we're probably gonna see that if Sly Tiger does not like press the offense here, that Luna Cold can take advantage of the guns. Very safe and getting the damage in. So even if you're not taking that direct damage, you're still gonna be losing that battle in the long run.
Of course, at the same time, there's plenty of rounds to play. We are in best of 3 territory. We're only in winner semifinals right now, so you got to make those wins count. A little bit of a bluster here, as that's another grab to go their way. Luna Cold throwing Sly Tiger into the wall and taking their own round.
One round apiece. An excellent throw on that armor move as well. A guaranteed throw, unbreakable.
That feels great as well, keeping this even stance, not sitting at a 2-0 deficit or anything like that, but a big opener from Sly Tiger, pushing that offense like you were mentioning, but great blocks to come out, but Luna Cold getting swept up and a quick KO for round 3. Sly Tiger up 2-1.
Yeah, I think one of Xiaoyu's greatest benefits is that she's able to capitalize on a lot of damage while they're on the ground. So even after finishing a combo, she'll knock up a little bit more damage right there.
I mean, right now it feels like Luna Cold is in a little bit of a rough spot, getting juggled here a little bit, carried on through the combo. Now breaking out a little bit of that heat. Sly Tiger wanting to put a stamp here on game 1, but a quick kick back. Luna Cold still getting carried, and that's going to be the finisher. Sly Tiger taking game 1.
Yeah, Sly Tiger is doing very great at capitalizing on punishing these power crushes, getting the launch punish, and putting on a great amount of damage. Just not being in a deficit is a great boon for Sly Tiger right now. You don't have to ultimately win or dominate in this matchup. You just have to not get got.
And a huge part as well, we are going right back to the sandy beaches, which we haven't even mentioned. Going on this, I want to say slightly smaller arena as well, means you reach the walls a little bit a little bit more quickly. And that in itself, I think, lends it to how quickly these combos can rack up and how dangerous it can be if you're not on your toes. Right now, Luna Cold, though, opening up with a pretty nice combination, but being entered back, sitting at 50-50 apiece.
Yeah, I think actually this stage might benefit Nina just a little bit more, just on paper. Just because Xiao Yu does like a good amount of space to kind of maneuver and get tricky with her evasiveness.
Oh, nice little throw once again. Heat comes out here, and the bride-to-be is hoping to bring the damage to the can, and it's a great overhead kick with the guns to finish it off. Nice round 1 for Luna Cold.
Yeah, excellent use of the heat smash. What a duck into the launch, but nothing off of that combo.
That always feels a little bit bad. Another grab landing, which is, I always feel a little bit uncharacteristic whenever those grabs lands. They're not being teched out or anything like that. But of course, it gives a lean for Lunacold to get the HP lead. Sly Tiger trying to fight back a little bit harder though, but getting lifted into the air, and that should be a very neat combo to wrap up the end of this round. It'll be Lunacold sitting at 2-0.
Yeah, I'm loving the cognizance of Lunacold, and just knowing the situations in which she's able to duck and really just rack on this damage.
I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon either. A little bit of a slow pace right now. Sly Tiger trying to eke out, trying to figure out what you can hit. Nice roll out instead of getting hit, but still gets bodied as the heat comes on. Lunacold saying, I have to, want one more, and might make this game a perfect straight across. Nice sweep into the wall, as we were mentioning. This is a little bit of a problem for Sly Tiger, but the bump, once again, ain't no way that you're safe. Lunacold takes a 3-0 game.
Yeah, super good. I mean, a lot of people once they get that heat engaged, they'll almost immediately rip that heat smash. And while that is or heat smash or the heat dash, and while that is excellent for keeping on pressure and getting those plus frames, you cannot deny the power of getting that chip damage while you're in that mode.
Wow. And even saying we're going to continue to bring out this DPS on the sandy beaches, they're not leaving, which is, I always feel kind of interesting to say, hey, this is the stage we want to work with.
Oh, tripping him up. Power crush on the get up.
And they're going to try their best, but man, Lunacold once again in full control and makes the game one look like happenstance as a Sly Tiger in a rough spot. Perfect round for Lunacold. Round 2, let's start.
Yeah, Lunacold does seem to have a little bit of the download right now. Sly Tiger's going to have to change up the pace just a bit. And nice grab, getting on some damage here. And once again, getting an excellent punish on the Power Crush.
All right, Sly Tiger starting to get the roll on themselves. Can they continue on with another combination of their own? But that might be a little bit difficult. Just needs a chip. That's all they want. But Lunacold's like, nah, I get that chance to have a little bit of great health to work with. And you're pinching against the wall. What a roll out, though, to the side, but it won't stop. Another grab and toss. And now it's chip for chip. Who is going to take that last hit? What a wait. What a wait by Lunacold.
Just one round away from advancing into our winners finals. Lunacold with a huge advantage.
I mean, this is a ridiculous shift up, by the way. Really trying to bait out Sly Tiger and making sure these combinations are carried onwards. That's going to be a drop. However, the 50-50 actually goes their way, and Lunacold is able to get to the wall once again. We know this song and dance. It's almost like they practiced for the wedding day. Lunacold takes another round to 3-0 and advances.
Yeah, just knowing what was necessary in order to close out that round. An excellent power crush into the heat dash to follow up and close that round out. A clean. Well, that was another 3-0, was it not?
Mm-hmm. It was. It was 6 rounds in a row, by the way, for Lunacold there.
Yeah, Sly Tiger was definitely doing some good work in game 1, but Lunacold completely unfazed by the loss and just trouncing the next 2.
I mean, that was beautiful, and I want to ask, because I know you were talking about the stage kind of favoring a little bit of that Nina side. Was that truly just the stage, or do you think it was anything different?
I think it is a factor. Xiao Yu does have a lot of movement in which she's able to sidestep around, but with those walls closed in, it's a little bit harder for her to utilize that, and so she's having to play a more face-to-face game against Nina.
Mm-hmm. That's always a scary thought. I mean, honestly, I think any character that tends to be a little bit more, I wouldn't say floaty, it's not fast-paced or floaty or anything like that, but a lot more standardized, it feels like. And I love the fact that you mentioned a little bit of the gun range as well. If you wish to mix it up, if you wish to stay away, you can. You have that option. Right now, though, we are getting into the mix for our second winners semifinals with Lunacold moving up into the winners finals. We'll be looking at Smooth Operator, which is awesome name, and then Useruk, who is also a returner of these Endear community tournaments.
Yes, indeed. I apologize, but yeah, I also wanted to add that Sly Tiger came into the chat and added that, for the record, that Snake Edge was meant to be a down 3. So we saw a huge punish and a just an immense amount of advantage while Lunacold had Slide Tiger up against the wall after blocking that Snake Edge. And so real deficit right there. And honestly, it hurts the mental to not just get punished, but just not being able to do what you want to do at the moment.
Being kind of pushed to the wayside as we get underway with our winners semifinals here. Once again, best of 3 to see who goes ahead and moves on forward. Right now, though, whoever does lose gets a chance in the lower bracket. That's actually where we're going to see Slide Tiger right now, which Slide Tiger is now waiting on who is going to win between Doris Senpai and Rallarina, who we will get to watch later on in the lower bracket.
Yeah, and looking back at the bracket, we did see a few people unable to check in on time and just ultimately DQ'd. But that's interesting in small tournaments, just because you see the seeding and how that's working out. And when people DQ, especially like players like Yin Crescent, who was seeded second, and having DQ'd, you saw Orange's official coming up and getting that bye as well after their first W, but ultimately taken out by a Smooth Operator in the winner's bracket.
I mean, it's just, it's going to be that difference. But right now, we're getting in Yuzuruk running that law. And we got Asuka over here for Smop, as we are lovingly referring to them.
Ooh, going in immediately with the toe kick. Very interesting for Yuzu here.
And of course, for Smop, just dancing the way out. Asuka going ahead with a little bit of a frilly dress, but waiting for a chance to slam that palm in and now chasing into center stage. Bring it back to neutral, but a nice little slide here. Law trying to throw down some damage. Another slide catches. Sometimes you got to block low. Sometimes you got to block low, or you can go high as well. Tit for tat, they are currently running, but Yuzuruk hoping to get that slam down. Round 1 goes their way.
I mean, that is one of the Law's main tools here. Just overall in his toolkit, where you are always scared of that low, that slide into the nunchucks, because it is a very easy amount of damage to get. But Law does have some devastating mids that you do, like right here. Get in that launch, put him against the wall here. Oh, not quite.
Both of them actually dropping a little bit of a combo there. You saw Smooth Operator actually have some trouble, but a nice grab. Throws Law to the ground, and Yuzu is sitting there going, okay, gotta come back up. But you try to slide again and instead eat a foot. It wasn't carried into a combo, but it's enough to kind of break that stride. Drop it down to about 20 seconds, waiting for a bit of bluster. That's going to be a heat to break out here, and Smop will go ahead and take a round back.
Yeah, Yuzu very kind of struggling to find some momentum in that last round. Kind of getting guessed on. And just being incorrect multiple times. You know, he was trying to get those lows in, and then just when you thought you were conditioning for the low, got his mid blocked.
Oh, man. Right back in the situation, but it's starting to get red. By the way, you mentioned that toolkit, the slide into nunchucks or anything of the sort. It's not landing anymore, and that's usually trying that multiple times and getting punished each time as well. Smop laying a beat down here. That's going to be a grab attempt, but not going to land. A slide this time does work, though, and swaps positions here. Wall to the back of Asuka, and it's going to be a problem. What a roll in there. Yuzu saying, let's go hard. Bring out the heat if we can. Smash them up some more. A little bit of drop on the combination, though, and now a big opening opportunity. Smooth swinging mid, but enough of a carry in for that round. A very nice pickup, and it's going to be 2 rounds to Smop.
Yeah, and that's 2 times we saw Smooth Operator trying to go for the unblockable mix. All those spins leading into the unblockable, but just Yuzu committing to the ground and not getting hit by that.
And sometimes playing to the ground is good, but this time around, I don't think it is. Smooth Operator just saying, yo, I'll catch you everywhere. Of course, Yuzu trying to answer back. Nice combination. Brings him to the wall. Once again, heats out. Trying to see how much further you can go. And the follow is so good, but you're met by the boot. Oh my god, you blocked low, but you can't block the mid. Yuzu rips round 4. We're down to the final round.
Yeah, if this match goes into, goes any longer without Smooth Operator taking Yuzu out, we can see that it's going to prove very detrimental that Smooth Operator is not able to get these full flow combos on the slide punish.
Oh man. All right, right back to round 1, by the way, Bowie. Right back to round 1. Go ahead, slide, knock him up. Kip up is going to do some damage, but not enough. So once again, Yuzu has the HP lead. Going low, blocking properly, blocks low, goes with the uppercut, and that should be the finish. Round 5, leading to Yuzu's game 1.
Wow, that was just a game 1, but we went all the way to the final round, and that was electric. An excellent block on the Snake Edge to just close out that final round, absolutely when he needed to.
I mean, I was very impressed. And we're still running that buoy. We're staying with the busy down central town and all that jazz. I mean, this is another of those smaller arenas, smaller stages that really benefits some of those faster combos that can break out and bring you to that wall as fast as possible.
Yeah. I mean, this ain't Tekken World Tour, so if they want to rematch the same stage, they absolutely can.
Mm-hmm. Of course, right now it feels like Smooth Operator really says, hey, last game could have gone my way, but this time around I'm going to take charge once again, opening up with the strong combination. But the slide, it never ends. Yuzu has gotten away with that maybe one too many times, just shaking up those options. Out comes Rage, good bop on the back of the head, just making sure that you break through any guard. Another solid punch with the finish.
Excellent heat smash to close out the round.
Feels great. Honestly, Yuzu turning things around since game 1, trying to ensure that you don't have to go to a round 5. And that's low carry from neutral straight to that wall. Bring out the heat once again. Wants to almost end it right here, right now. Good roll to the side, though. Smooth Operator just waiting a little bit of time. Caught Yuzu slipping. Now brings the combo right back. Look at this juggle, but all of a sudden dropped. It's turn for Yuzu. Bring out the nunchucks. Blocked pretty well, though, by Smooth Operator. But you got a lot of ground to make up. No way. Ain't no way.
What a rage art. Just absorbing that blow. Gonna get a good amount of damage, but just not having that rage damage online right now could be detrimental.
Oh.
And the flip kick's gonna take it. Yuzu really gaining some momentum here and really feeling himself. It seems like he's awoken.
I mean, he is calling out here. Look at the leg juggle here, carrying Smooth, and even following up afterwards. Caught Smooth Operator slipping, and right now the ground is crumbling beneath. A little bit of a back kick, but not going to land. Both actually going for a grab and not really landing. Right now, Yuzu one strike away, goes for the low. 7 golden letters to carry Yuzu into the winners finals.
Yep, and then that means we're going to see Luna Cold and Yuzuru coming up in our winners finals, and I am excited to see that match. However, Smooth Operator does have an opportunity to take it all back in the losers bracket as they are awaiting the what will be the results of the Horror and Coxacat.
Now, I am curious if we're going down into the lower bracket first, or if we are going, it looks like we are going to the lower bracket first. The Horror and Coxacat, as you were mentioning, should be a very fun matchup. I'm kind of curious where they actually came into both these sides. I'm trying to double check here. I believe Coxacat actually lost to Luna Cold in the winners quarter finals, and then for the Horror actually lost to Sly Tiger. So both of them getting knocked out in the winners quarter side of things.
Yeah, and it honestly, I don't want to jinx it right now, but a lot of these matches have been going 2-0, and so these don't look incredibly close, but you know, whatever you see on the bracket is not the full story. So hopefully we can get some very close matchups here.
I feel like we answered that same question that you just asked, considering we watched Yuzu and Smooth Operator go the distance in game 1. It's just like, yeah, 100%. 2-0s don't always speak that full story. Now, will they speak the full story here? Both the Horror and Coxacat, both of these players do need that victory to move on into the winners, I believe, quarterfinals is what we're looking at there. So will it happen? Will it not? We'll see what they play as well.
Yeah, we're just loading in, waiting to spectate here. I'm just happy to be watching some Tekken, as I hope you guys are as well. This is our 8th community tournament, and so we are doing these on every few weeks or so. Not a true monthly, but we're bringing it back to you every so often. So make sure to kind of hang out on the Endure Discord page and find out what events we got going on. I mean, this is not the only thing we have. We have 1v1s, we have 2v2s, we have Tekken ball tournaments. So we got it all.
We have everything that you can possibly imagine, just not all on the same day, because that would be a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
Taking a look at things, we got Coxacat over there on the Asuka again. So second Asuka of the day, which is pretty interesting. But we got Shaheen coming in here for the horror, which is quite interesting. And right now, Shaheen is not having a good time. But the turn is right back, and we're right back on the beach. What is with these players and enjoying the beach?
I mean, it is a random stage, but I cannot complain. I do love this level. It's a fantastic DLC stage. Very beautiful. But we are just swinging for the fence right now, just going back and forth immediately. A lot of high crushes, I'm noticing.
I mean, going high, if it works, it works. Right now, trying to go mix it up a little bit, breaks out the heat, tries to spin guarded up, though. As Coxcat is saying, yeah, you're not going to get away with this. Down to about 18 seconds, so this could be a little bit dicey if you try to wait it out, but you're trying to walk forward, going for the mids. Rage, really, but that was too long of a wait, so Shaheen is going to get that freedom to finish up round 1.
Yeah, I'm actually interested that Coxcat didn't actually rip the Rage Art after charging it for so long. I've never actually seen an Asuka fully hold it, because you get those plus frames if they block the fully charged Rage Art, and you are ultimately safe. And so Asuka is very unique in that manner.
Ooh. Well, you know, you missed one, but you try and fight back. This time in round number 2, trying to bring a little bit of that wind to their sails. Get some good hits here. Not full combos, though, but the low sweeps 3 in a row. Go ahead, give it a shot. And now you bring the 1-2 boot to the face.
Yeah, it's 3 lows in a row, and then the mid that counts to close out the round. Excellent mix by Coxcat.
Man, I am loving this right now. Honestly, very, very fun watch for both these players. But right now, this is the Horror trying to fight back. Remember, this is just the best 3. Do what you can, Coxcat. Taking a nice swing, combination, landing. You got about 45, now carrying on to about 50, but the boot to slow you down, as this is going to be the Horror to bring the Horror right back. Heat is out, tries to sweep on the ground, but not able to find it. Instead, pressing against that guard. And now it's going to be a break back as the heat is expended on both ends.
Oh, this could be it. No, not getting quite the wall there. Oh, we got the Rage Up, but does he have enough health? No, he does not.
I respect it. I respect Coxcat for going for that twice now. One in quite a few rounds. So I like when people try that. Of course, with the grab there, it's not going to land. So starting to mix things up with what can you do? Can you land a grab? Can you follow up with that combination with the ground game or anything of the sort? Right now, though, low punch into a mid kick is going to bring enough damage, but once again, the Horror is a great show at stopping that combo and instead bringing back the grab themselves and putting Coxcat into a 1 combo territory.
Yeah, we're seeing Shaheen use a lot of these knife hands to get the plus frames, but ultimately getting mashed out by Coxcat. Once again, the Rage Art is going to come out. Here's the plus, and it's completely safe. But that Heat Dash is going to close out the round. The Horror taking game 1.
I once again respect the attempt. I've never seen a player go for a Rage Art 3 out of the 4 rounds.
I mean, if anyone's going to do it, Asuka 100%. It's almost completely safe. As long as you have the health to take the hits, they almost can't do anything. If they hit into you, you react and you release the Rage Art and you do a ton of damage. But if they don't do anything, you're safe.
They can
I like how
sidewalk
you
and
say
launch
that.
you.
I like how you say that, and yet 3 times in a row we saw it not work. And we're like, well, maybe it's not truly safe right now.
Well, I mean, it wasn't safe that last round because Coxcat decided to press a button immediately after, and the Horror actually getting the counter hit.
True. All right, we'll break it out here. In the underground arena, we left the beach now into a fiery pit, and this time it seems like Coxcat has the upper hand. Very quick swings with the combinations, takes round 1.
Power Crush getting it, and we are getting those guard breaks here. Shaheen getting a lot of guard breaks while he's in heat, but it is duckable, so he has to watch out for those ducks.
Now carrying on, though, getting close. Nice catch on Coxcat, bringing him to the wall, and the burst. A little bit too much damage, as that will be the Horror to take a round back.
All right, 2 rounds away from taking the W and moving on to our loser semis. The Horror has an opportunity to move on, but Coxcat not taking it sitting down. What a sidestep into the launch.
I love that. It's not going to be that environment. Not just yet. You chose safe ground to fight on. But of course, this is going to be a problem for the Horror. You're trying to sit there, you're trying to hit, and now all of a sudden you get him up against the wall. Very, very neatly done. You're getting a lot of the gray health back as well, but Coxcat may have an answer back.
Yeah, we also see that Shaheen has a lot of gray health to work with here. But if he kept the pressure, if he had managed to keep the pressure on, he was regenning a lot of health. But Coxcat ultimately taking him out.
Right now, getting into round number 4. Coxcat just one round away from tying things up here. Maybe we get that all-important game 3. Nice launch. Drop the combo. Trying to follow up behind. Is it going to work?
All right. We are playing the frame game here. We're trying to keep it safe. But there's the risk. Getting the counter hit on that high. No blast here, but we are still going to get a ton of damage. Big plus on the heat dash. And gets beaten out by an orbital.
Oh, no. All right. Rage out right now by the horror, and you get bullied as well. It's only fair. It's only fair, Invalid. We are at a 1-1 stance going into game 3.
Oh my gosh, this matchup has really gone back and forth. Even the rounds that we saw the horror take out were not 100% clean. Those could have gone either way. So this entire set, I believe, could just it's almost a coin flip.
Yep. It's whoever gets to step up first, whoever is going to bait out some of those moves, and maybe even bait out the Rage Art. At this point, Rage Art is like 0 for 4 so far we've seen it, which is the best part. Yes! Go to outer space. It is all on the line here. I love it.
Oh, and we're opening it up with a counter hit, getting the float here. Almost to the wall, but we still have a good amount of pressure. Down one to break it up, though.
Right now, this is the horror just trying to poke around here. Remember, very, very small stage. You can get to the wall very quickly. If you are at the wall, you're in trouble. But those lows, Coxcat aiming for the toes and landing them so far. Low kick coming out. As now the horror's chance to try and do the exact same, but Heat is going to give him a little bit more space. Coxcat completely out, and that means the run and gun fists will bring about doom. The horror takes round 1.
Yeah, the horror really taking advantage of the shin tags here. Coxcat eating a lot of lows just because it is scary to not block mids because that is what launches. But you know, getting those lows here and there really just nickels and dimes them into a victory for yourself.
Yep. I mean, it's this right here. This is a bully moment coming out as a sidestep brings a sliver and a single gut punch. All you need is one. That will be 2 rounds to the horror.
I love the heat dash into nothing, forcing Coxcat to make a move there and ultimately whiff and lose the round.
I mean, right now, this is do or die moment. Right now, the floor is truly a lava. And Coxcat trying to bring it back very, very hard. Gets the grab as well, plus the explosion so you can carry this combo straight to the wall. Now, how much extra damage are you going to get? This could be that revival. Low ground, though. Kip up brings about a turnaround as a straight punch to the face and a follow-through carry. All of a sudden, this is the horror to fight right back. Rage Art isn't going to land. No, it doesn't.
2 times we've seen that Rage Art not prove to do anything just because Coxcat didn't have the health to bring it out.
Oh, man. Bowie, this is spice.
That was an incredible matchup. Just tossing it back and forth, a real scrap. But now we are going to see the next one, which is going to be Door versus Rallarina.
And again, we've never seen either of these players. I do believe I've seen Rallarina's name floated in some of the top 8s of previous community tournaments as well. When I was taking a look through some of the previous tournaments, it was very, very nice. And again, love the community here. I've been a fan of Endear for a very, very long time. I was sad that I couldn't work with them for a while. Just the schedules never lined up. And now that we got the community tournaments, I get to be out here. I get to be calling the shots for some of these matches as well. Very, very excited to see more of these players.
Yeah, and actually, take a look at the bracket on how these players got here. Door Senpai actually just managing to get into losers bracket from round 3, losing to Yuzu, who is currently in winners finals. So we do know that he has the potential to kind of match up with players on Yuzu's caliber. But Rallarina actually, I think, is a more interesting story here. That she's lost to Luna Cold very early on and has managed to make the losers run all the way up here. So let's see if she's actually if they are actually able to take it all the way after taking out Door.
I would love that. Honestly, listen, the Cinderella stories make me so happy in any bracket, honestly. And to see that here in the community tournament means the storylines are going to be so golden. But granted, you got to get through that full battle. We're diving right on in. We got another Asuka. Let's go. And we got a Brian. All right, let's bring it out here.
Oh my gosh, and this costume by Asuka. Wow. That is some fancy stuff here.
That's when you know you've been playing a while, right? You got all the fancy glows behind it too. Like you're having a ball. Right now though, Rallarina on the Asuka, not enjoying this beating that is being thrown down on the demon. Brian says, "I have the doorway to your doom." But of course, Rallarina fights right back, gets him along the wall, keeps him in the corner. Again, the edges here on this stage are a little bit wonky sometimes if you're not careful. There's going to be the grab to throw you to the side, slides you into the neutral, and now all of a sudden, it's Rallarina who has the HP lead. A straight punch is going to land as Door is trying to find the opportunity, but go for a mid kick. Not really going to work. Another grab to toss, and it's a single kick to finish. Beautiful job, Rallarina.
A classic Asuka tactic, getting the parry. And getting the OTG to finish off the round. Fantastic Asuka play here. Ooh, the empty heat engage and no whiff punish by Door here. We get the launch and we're gonna go get to the wall. Oh, we did not go for the corkscrew. Instead, we try to trick him into the unblockable.
Oh man, right now Door's in a world of pain either way, trying to 1-2 but not landing, and instead it's the uppercut to upper kick. Rallarina taking 2 in a row.
Yeah, unfortunately, committing to the high there, was able to get the high crush and the launch. 2-0 right now for Rallarina, 1 round away from taking the first.
Honestly, we've seen 3-0 games before, but this would be a pretty interesting one, pretty much out the gate. Right now, Rallarina is taking control of this stage. Once again, a little bit of a twist and go. Fancy in this 360 and then some. Right now, the punish coming out from Door, though, saying they aren't going to get away with that one for free.
Big guard break, and we get another parry. Rallarina with a chance. Snake Eyes is burnt.
Right now, it's just, I think that's going to be it. A nice little low kick, the knee taken out. Rallarina 3-0.
A good choice on the string just to get that low in there. I mean, you can practice all you want, but you can't read every string. Going back into it, can we get 6 rounds in a row? Time will only tell for Rallarina.
Oh, man. And honestly, Rallarina looked clean. I mean, throughout most of those rounds, I mean, it just felt clean at the start. Even with the combo opening, Door has to be ready for this beat down. Sometimes there's a brute force on the other side, and you're not ready for it. Rallarina watching the heat break out here. Good block to ensure, but once again, you got to kind of bluster through it. Full exchange. Door lends it all, and it's down to a sliver. Not able to get it. The parry able to give us space as Rallarina gets that gray health back and is now on a turn of their own. Has enough heat to follow through, but a big opening. You try to go for the big finish, and it's not going to land, but a nice close range knock into the rage. Confirmed hit to finish.
That's gotta feel bad for Door. Just a sliver, a pixel of health to close out that round. But Rallarina took the opportunity, ran with it all the way to the end zone. Rallarina up 1-0, 2 away from taking the entire set.
Oh, man. It also opens up with a nice little bit. You can go ahead and see about 25 off, but Door, once again, hulking out here, trying to bring the heat, but unfortunately not really having the opportunities. You can see him push onto the backside. Whenever you have the heat out, you like to be in front. Tries to dash forward, doesn't really catch anything else, but finds the space. Rallarina, I spoke wrong. Door takes a round for themselves.
Yeah, we see Door kind of trying to make that space away from Asuka, and that's very good for Brian because Brian is such a mid-range monster. He doesn't have a whole lot of fast moves in the close range, but his mid-range is devastating. Racks up a lot of damage and plus frames. Getting that keep out game.
Well, right now, Rallarina bringing it on close. Drops Door down to very low sides. Or I wouldn't say fully low. The gray health and then some is plenty. I love that running punch. Just a simple tag. Not trying to go for anything fancy. Just, am I going to get through your guard? And yes, you do. Rallarina drops it. Now punish into the wall. Can you follow? Yes, you do. A sweep of the leg to carry a second round.
Oh, immediately going into the heat engage. How are we going to spend it? Oh, it looks like we're spending it getting hit.
Oh. That never feels good. I mean, Rallarina really putting on that fierce combat, but immediately answered back here. Door kind of pissed off. Nice sidestep to the left, ensuring that Rallarina can't run away. But again, a nice set of wheel kick. Easy job by Rallarina. Right now, both kind of gauging the distance here. A little bit dangerous on either end. Remember, Rallarina up 1 game total. Door wants this one in the bag, but a nice kick back. Instead, make sure Rallarina gets a huge combination off. Goes ahead and tries to follow up, but Door swings right back, and a final punch will take it. That's going to be 3-1, game 2.
An excellent counter hit, and a very crucial at that moment. I believe if Rallarina took one more round, they would have taken that momentum and just closed out the entire set. But we can see one more game.
I love it. I love these players right now. Every single player is just like, yo, the stage don't matter. We're going to try and beat each other up all the way through. And right now, Rallarina coming out to a little bit of an early lead. Let's see if they learn from game number 2. So far, not really. Big opener. Door bringing that heat once again. Heat smash brings Rallarina down to about 20. Let's see if you can follow through with the rest of the 20. You'll break through the guard and just keep botting the body.
Nice mids. Actually, I'm not exactly sure why Rallarina might be threatened by the lows at this point. Door hasn't been really exhibiting that, but right now, getting the launch here.
Oh, man.
Heat engage. Put him against the wall.
Oh, nice sweep. Oh, my gosh. Oh,
keeping the advantage. Get the heat smash with the perfect.
Door was not ready for that round. Door was absolutely not ready for that round. Maybe a little bit frustrated that they let it go that way. And now both heat out early on here, trying to get that early advantage here. And again, Door does it just a little bit better. Into the wall you go. No blocks come out here. Rallarina trying their best, but lost way too much already. Barely able to use the heat in the exchange. Now opens up a door. Rallarina trying to fight back, but the string does nothing, and it's a 1-2 boot to the face. Door 1 round away.
Yeah, I think the adjustment that Door has made here is that that he's not overextending their pressure here and just keeping at that mid-range and not taking too many risks.
I mean, I love it. Look at that once again. Spaced in, sidesteps neatly, but doesn't get anything out of it. And now Rallarina has a chance to kind of regain their composure, but a little bit of a too far jump means that you're on the back end. But again, Door not able to punish just yet. Instead, you create your own opportunities. Stepping close. Nice knee, though. Rallarina fighting back here.
The jump jab that cannot have been intentional. Getting a little bit of damage for Rallarina. This is a poor position to be in. Door takes a game.
I am loving this right now. Door showing up in a massive way right now, is going to move on to face off against the likes of Sly Tiger, who was the Zhao Yu player before. Right now, we're also getting back, I believe, into the winners finals hour. We get to move to our favorite time, Bowie. Guess what time that is?
It's actually
oh no,
yeah, we're actually moving to losers.
No, I wanted to see it. All right, we'll see it in a little bit.
So Smooth Operator and the Horror coming back onto the stage. Let's see how that's going to shake out. How do you feel about this matchup? I mean, like, do you have any preferences on how this is going to go?
You know what? Mainly for me, it's the Horror. Shaheen is personally one of my favorites in terms of how sneaky you can be on some of the strikes, but the Horror has played it relatively straightforward, in my opinion. Smooth Operator, though, it's been interesting. I mean, we've seen, what, 3 Asukas make it now? Or, no, actually, only 1 Asuka left as those Coxacat and Rallarina were both knocked out. So now the Asuka representation has to come up here. So it's like, you know, who do I really want to come out to win? But Shaheen, to me, is such a versatile character. The fact that the Horror probably has a whole other combination set out there, if they wish to play it, that might be something to watch for.
All right. I mean, we have seen a little bit of TO bias as it seems like we want the Asuka to move on. So we'll see how this matchup shakes out a bit.
I mean, listen, Bowie. There were 3 in the top 8. Immediately 2 left the field. I don't know how much more we can say that you got to represent here.
I mean, sometimes that's just how it shakes down. I mean, Tekken is one of those games where you kind of see that kind of often, where one character might dominate a top 8. We've seen Leroy's dominate top 8s in Tekken 7. We've seen Claudio, Dragunov, and Asuka dominate top 8s as well. Oh, we're opening up with the Ness. The Nessica?
I love these costumes, by the way. The costumes are the best part. To be fair, I've seen Akuma be able to dominate top 8s before. It was a wild day for me on that one.
Oh, yeah. Akuma was certainly a character in Tekken 7.
It's still a character if you play it right. All right, taking a look at this one, though. We get to see, once again, the horror dropping out here inside of this beach right now, eating a lot of strikes from Smooth Operator. Round 1 going Asuka's way.
Oh, Anya actually saying that they want El Horror to take the W here. Waiting out the parry and getting the launch. You love to see it. Boo to Asuka parries. I say boo.
Oh, I love the leg sweep as well. The horror is like, yeah, you're not getting away with this one. Nice sidestep, but can't really make anything of it. Instead, hits the block, and that's going to be the rough part. Another strike on the ground, though, as Smooth Operator just kind of pined for just about any sort of damage. You're already round up. You want to go 2 if you can. We're going to get a little bit of a chance. Nice, a little kick. Kick's blocked, though, by the horror. The horror realizing that bicycle's all they need, and there's the combo to finish it.
Once again, a huge punish on the whiffed parry. Immediately into the hop kick.
The horror is wasting no time right now. A little bit of a slide kick. Easy does it.
Oh
Sidestep
my God,
into the juggle. It's not stopping, Bowie.
You can't do it 2 times in a row. Certainly you can't go in and hop kick a 3rd time. We don't have to. Elbow to the neck. Heat smash is going to close out that 3rd round. One more to close out this first game. And I just realized we're back on the beach once again. This DLC certainly has some probability weighed in a certain way.
I said that earlier. I was like, man, that's crazy that we're at the beach, and I have a feeling they're going to stay here the entire time. I mean, who doesn't want to see that sunset while blood, sweat, and tears are getting, spread across this entire battlefield? Oh, my lord.
We're evening it up, going into round 5. Smooth Operator and the horror. Which way is it going to go as the moon shines upon the battlefield?
For the final round as well. What a grab into the slam. Bring him down to the ground and carry on with the kick. The fast get up from Smooth Operator did not land as well as you like, but a nice punch to create a little bit of space. Now a run on both ends, but again, it's the horror to actually reach it. And the nice block to come out. Charged up fist doesn't land at all. But a nice gut punch will bring about the cycle. Carry onwards, my wayward friend. And a charge right through brings you to the wall, though. This is exactly where the horror wants you to be. Great kick for the Rage Art. Will it land? It is not going to land. Instead, it's a fight right back. And the horror says no to Rage.
You know, these Asuka players keep proving me wrong on how safe this Rage Art is because they immediately press a button and gets hit anyway. You don't have to get hit afterwards. It's not punished. You're getting punished for the other thing.
God. What are we now at? Like 1 for 6 attempts?
Yeah, I don't. There was one successful Rage Art that we've seen tonight. Everything else has kind of fallen by the wayside. Shaheen taking that game 1. It looks like are we changing stages as we ought to? Is that Jesus?
I think so.
Excuse me.
Is that Jesus?
Jesus has joined the chat, everyone.
Jesus
We got
is watching the
Jesus.
play, yeah.
Oh man, the
Oh,
blessing.
on the side of El Horror as well. Blessed.
All right, we gotta go to the hangar this time around. All right. It was on random, but still, getting a little bit of a mess. But the nest is still online, and we gotta get the fancy closeout for the horror as they are looking to take this lower bracket semifinals. They want to go ahead and move on.
Yeah, Smooth Operator trying to give him the PK dump right now. Oh, does not get the OTG on the flip kick there. Trying to regain some footing here with the power crush. Excellent. Got him against the wall. That is a balcony break. This could be scary for El Horror, but a nice sidestep to get out of that situation. And the flip kick. We are floating our way out of here.
Oh, this is a beautiful job as well. I think the horror has actually done this multiple times as well. Nice chase as well. And then reading that high air instead brings Smooth Operator straight to the ground. Very nicely done. I always feel the horror has great reads on, well, not a read on that elbow, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, we are now just feeling each other out, kind of keeping it small, nothing too risky. But Smooth Operator's heat gauge is burning out.
Oh.
We still have Gusto online, though, for some big damage or a safe move.
They're trying to bully it out, but again, Smooth Operator just throwing what feels like those Bluster attacks is very, very neatly done. Grab is not going to land, and right now, this is a dangerous territory to be in. Side found. As Smooth Operator takes a round back, 1-1.
Fantastic meter to close out that round. Keeping it even. El Hor and Smooth Operator not letting each other get a break.
Ooh. Finally getting a toss right there and immediately met with 3 uppercuts in the follow. That is the Horror kind of pissed off here, ready to rumble. And again, the heat is being expended by Smooth Operator. Can you make anything happen though? Nice kicks, being able to follow forward, giving a little bit of a breather inside, but the bicycle bringing the Horror down to about 10%. And there's going to be the finish. Round
the
3.
opening for the heat smash.
Yep.
Fantastic. Smooth Operator, an opportunity to take this into game 3. And a big hit into the follow-up on the OTG.
Oh, man. Of course, for the Horror, just saying it, that doesn't really matter right now. Center stage neutral is all you want. I love this poke in frame, but very nice. Getting back a little bit, saying, nah, you don't get to do that for free. Opening up once again, and another grab lands. Oh, man, the Horror is in a rough spot.
What we could be seeing right now is the Horror is getting a little bit impatient and falling into those parries. Smooth Operator taking game 2, and as I was saying, it looks like that as the rounds go on, we are seeing more and more successful parries hurting El Hor and ultimately fracturing his game plan here.
It's just never ending, and Bowie, we get our 3rd stage swap of the night. Is it going to be random again? Is it going to be? Is that Sherlock Holmes?
El Hor has a lot and very varied support.
The support cast is all here right now.
Yeah, and just Kage kind of sitting by Smooth Operator's side, a little bit of coaching in the ear, perhaps.
I wonder what they're saying as we get the underground arena for our final stage of this match.
Wall blasts are online. And I think we're going to see some as we see a lot of scrap and a lot of pressure.
Early on again, another denial. Right now, Smooth Operator in the zone, bringing him to the wall. Maybe not getting that blast just yet. So there is still a chance. The Horror having a chance to bounce back, but I don't think that chance is going to be left in your hands. Another sweep now with a little bit of a body blow. Attempt at a grab.
Oh,
the leg sweep is all you need.
The nothing into just getting swept on your ankles, but it is very important to note that. Oh, are we seeing a disconnect here? No. Oh, it was just nothing. He literally just was he feigning a disconnect? What is this trickery?
I feel that's a little BM.
Just going for half the health bar. Coach? Judge? Is this allowed? Judge? Perfect. The nothing into the perfect. I mean, it's not allowed, but it's certainly, like you said, BM.
Listen, whatever gets the win right now, that's what we're looking at here. And right now, it's gotten you around back. Another grab lands. No floor blast, of course. No necessary stage for that. But it's going to be a turn-on-turn. As Smooth Operator says, I'm smooth with it too. Let's bring you to that dangerous spot. Run you up to the wall. You're not going to get away with this for free. Leg sweep not going to land. Good blocks come out. But again, the damage is just too rough. The guard can only hold so much. And round 3 goes Smooth Operator's way.
Honestly, the way these blocks are going, it feels like the Horde's controller could just be connecting intermittently, just because he is kind of holding still and using the neutral block and not blocking any of the lows.
It's one of those situations where we can't really call whatever's happening, as right now Smooth Operator gets the wall blast and will continue on this combo, at least for 3 more hits, but that's all you really need. A little bit of a jump kick, though. This is going to be the Horror to try and fight back, bringing the damage in. No wall blast, of course, as it's already expended, but the gray health is coming back at a pretty quick pace dash forward to both stalling out, waiting as nothing was there, but the fight goes the way of Smooth Operator as they take the final round.
Fantastic. Smooth Operator moving into our losers finals, but the horror showcasing a lot of good Shaheen. I think if they stayed more confident in avoiding those parries, they could have continued to carry on this victory, but Smooth Operator still getting a little bit more tricky with it, landing a lot of successful parries and breaking up the flow of the horror.
I mean, that was the big part about it. We saw that kind of shift in mentality on how do we want to play, how do we want to get things moving along. And I've enjoyed it immensely. We are now going to go ahead and move on down to our other lower bracket semifinals, which is Sly Tiger and Dora Senpai. So we're going to have the Brian going up, I believe, against the likes of the Zhao Yu.
Oh, I also misspoke. I'm not sure how I did this, but I said losers finals. Of course, Smooth Operator is moving into our losers semis.
Yes.
And like you said, Sly Tiger and Dora Senpai, the result of that will be their opponent. And then we'll move on to the long-awaited winners finals of Luna Cold and Yuzurok. But let's see where we are right now. Sly Tiger versus Dora. Let me just take a breath. Oh my gosh, that match was just back and forth and just swinging for the fences.
Yeah, it was breakneck pace, and I actually really enjoy that. Again, making sure the combos are kept up. We saw the adjustments being made, and honestly, for Smooth Operator, you hope to continue doing that throughout the rest of this matchup. Now, taking a look here, though, it is, as we said, Sly Tiger and Adora Senpai, the Zhao Yu, going up against the Brian, and this is going to be interesting. First time here that we're seeing Descent into Subconscious. One of my favorite stages, of course, because it's just, you go from pretty much corral to endless stage, and I love it.
Oh, yeah. It's basically a pseudo infinite, and like just having 3 floor breaks to continue combos. And it's important to note that floor breaks actually do eliminate a little bit of gray health.
Mm-hmm. I mean, listen, if you get thrown through a wall, yeah, you're not getting back through that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, what a step to turn around the situation. Getting Xiao Yu on the wall here, and the guard break. We are getting a ton of damage. A little bit of a desync, but that's okay. I'm sure that damage went through. I feel like... Oh, no! Unfortunately, I'll put money that Dora finished out that round, though. And I bet they are swinging right now in that round, too.
So I think something happened. Like I saw his character stand up, yeah.
Maybe
okay,
one of the players disconnected.
I mean, listen, that punch was about to shake the world, and it shook the game itself. Gosh, dang it.
But, I mean, speaking to the matchup and on that stage, I think it's hard to tell who has the leg up in that situation. I mean, once again, Brian is a mid-range monster and really well-versed in keeping people out, but Xiao Yu does have a way of sneaking through and putting herself in very opportunistic positions to evade and to also kind of weave in those hits.
I think that's why it got so close. It was one of those situations where you're sitting there going, dang, I mean, this is very, very close. And we actually swap it up. Instead of Descent, we're going to the Palace. This one, again, short and long, depending on which edge of the screen you're going to be on. We bring out the pipe, of course, as Door is going to be throwing down here. Immediate answer on the early fight will bring the heat right back out. Back end, though, with 2 rolling kicks. And this is Sly Tiger saying, I want right back in to the losers semifinals.
Very interesting that we're going on to a fresh stage with a fresh round count. I feel like Door had a very strong advantage here. Let's see if this true reset is going to affect the outcome of this match.
Maybe
and
not.
What a step from the give up.
I mean, you're going to break through that grab as well, but bring out the rage. Doesn't land, you miss. The air ball. The air ball means Sly Tiger can carry this one onwards. Again, and with the stage wide open with a full heat bar, you break it on down, and round 1 goes Sly Tiger's way.
Well, we are seeing a divergence in the timelines as Sly Tiger is taking that round 1, but Door is not taking that sitting down and getting those hits in. Just regrounds Xiao Yu here. Duck on the back throw.
Ooh.
Big heat smash. One more hit to close it out. And there it is, tying it up 1 round apiece.
I love it. I love it right there. Now we get a test of that puzzle once again, though. Sly Tiger getting opened up on here. This is going to be a little bit of that juggle. How much further can you go? A little bit of a heat to continue. And you bring him to that wall. There is no stopping. Very nicely done.
Oh, and the balcony break. We still have Corkscrew available as well. And there it is. Oh, we don't get all the way to the wall. And that is crucial. That missing all that damage, it could prove poorly.
I mean, this could be fatal. Well, I wouldn't say that because this has to be a decent drop on the other end. Because Sly Tiger's gotten all the HP back, but it might be fatal now. You are swinging with the feet.
No. Missing all that
Dang.
damage. This is the worst timeline for Door right now. Sly Tiger just 1 round away from taking game 1, and a big launch at that. Here comes the tornado and the wall splat and the wall blast. We are keeping it going.
Oh, man. It's not stopping either. You can see here every time we're waiting, Sly Tiger is able to find that that counter in there, just making sure that door looks a little bit silly. And it's done once again. Game 1 going Sly Tiger's way.
Oh my gosh. It makes me truly wonder what would happen if we didn't see a disconnect there. But, I mean, kudos to Sly Tiger taking that opportunity, taking that advantage, and running with it. Going right back into the Elegant Palace. Claudio gazing in the background. I just noticed there's a unicorn and a Pegasus. I assume those were two of the same thing.
Wait, you always assume those are the same things?
Yeah, I just assumed that they just had two of the same statue in the background. I didn't know they had one of each.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that is a cool little feature, though. I love it. I love the attention to detail in a lot of these, just like the attention to the damage coming out here. Sly Tiger rolling for their life here in round number 1, and it looks like they might be able to blast through, but the Rage Jar isn't going to land. No, it's blocked, and that will mean the end. Round 1 going Xiao Yu's way.
I think Sly Tiger has a really great advantage here, keeping that composure. You know, he's absolutely keeping in mind that the round is not over until it is over, and not getting scared or hesitating at all. Oh, the wall run! Reversing the situation, put him against the wall here, and that's going to do it. What a perfect 2 rounds in a row!
Oh my gosh. Things getting wild out here right now. A little bit of a gut punch, though, as we are 1 round away. Door is a little bit worried, but going pretty dang hard. Doesn't want to drop this combo. And again, with this wall splat, it's a problem. No wall on the other side to be broken, though. And now you're getting fought on back. Once again, Sly Tiger trying to find their angle, but not being met with an opening.
Oh my gosh, and Door just running away with all of that damage. And a very crucial whiff on Sly Tiger's part there to get launched. I mean, Brian just does an immense amount of damage on the juggles. And there's a counter hit. We are once again going back into the wall. Heat engage. And finish out that wall combo. How are we going to spend it? We get a little bit of taunt action there. Into the perfect. Evening up the rounds.
I feel that's well deserved. Sometimes a little bit of a laugh goes a long way here as Sly Tiger losing out here. Remember, there was at one point that this was 2-0 and we are on final round. Door has pulled open the door to the power of friendship. It feels like out of nowhere, 2 rounds in a row. Sly Tiger, though, wants to shut that door down real quick. Juggles it right back, brings it right to the statues.
Oh yeah, and shredding up Claudio's roses here. Sly Tiger is on a tear, closing it out and moving on to our loser semis. 2-0.
Dang. So close and yet so far away. Bowie, I was not expecting that. I didn't expect Door to be able to run it back that hard.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that first game looked very convincing, but Door did not take that sitting down at all.
Oh, man. That was wild. That was wild to watch. And it looks like we are headed to the upper bracket.
Well, actually, yes, I apologize. We are moving into our winners finals, Luna Cold and Yuzu.
And then, of course, Sly Tiger. I believe Sly Tiger is going up against Smooth Operator, correct?
Smooth Operator was the Asuka, and the Horror was playing Shaheen.
Yes. That's it.
Oh. My brain is lost right now.
Yeah, so
I don't-
we're on top 4 right now. First, we're gonna do winners finals. Is Luna versus
Oh,
Yuzu,
okay,
and
okay.
then
Okay,
we're
okay.
gonna go to our loser
Oh
side,
no
which
no
is
no!
Smooth
I
Operator
think
versus Sai.
we were just a little bit confused on how the loser semis was going to shake out because I think we were expecting to see Smooth Operator rather than the Horror in loser semis later on.
Yes.
No.
Yes, that'll be
Also,
him.
the horror was listed as winning, and I was like, wait. I thought we saw the horror.
I
It's
think
all
the challenge
good.
didn't update correctly.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We gonna watch this fight. I'm excited. Oh man.
But yeah, Luna Cold and Yuzu. This is going to be our first of 3 match.
Yes.
So expect to see a potential game 5, which is something we always love to see in Tekken. I mean, I will say that I really love that I'm part of the Tekken community, just because of how fast the games are. It is good to see game 5s in every game, but sometimes you just who's got the time?
You say that as a Tekken fan, and I'm sitting here coming from like MOBAs, bro.
Oh my gosh! Worlds that for like I don't know League of Legends like that. What can you even finish a set in a day for League of Legends?
We try it every single day, man. I have played way too many games of League before. It is a terrible time, but a lovely time, all together. And I mean, I agree though. The games go quick with Tekken, but it brings so much action and enjoyment throughout as well. And shout out to all the players, stepping up, playing in these community tournaments. You showed the love out here in the Endear community, which I think is awesome.
Oh, for sure. I mean, this is going to be a classic matchup as well. Luna Cold and Yuzu, kind of recurring members of our community, and butting heads once more in winners finals. I believe both of them have actually kind of struggled to actually get a first place here, and it looks like now is the time as we move on into the Sanctum. Law versus Nina.
Oh man, I mean, the last time we saw this as well, it took Luna a little bit of time to come online as well. Had to play the spacing game quite a bit, but Yuzu also opening up in I think it was game 2. And had a pretty good string, but right now opening up way stronger in round number 1 here, knocking the crowns off and saying, nah, you don't get that bridal shower. You get to take this beating. Right now, Yuzu trying to strike up a little bit of a pose, but to carry back out Luna Cold, answering back with a combo of their own.
Yeah, and I will again going back to the Law's game plan of that slide. I want to add that it does not just do damage on the screen. I feel like it does psychic damage. It hurts your soul to get hit by that 4 times in a row. How can you recover? Let's see how Luna Cold manages that pressure.
Oh man. I feel like Luna Cold has something up their sleeve. Remember, they have a little bit of a bridge for a couple games if they wish, but opening up here, Yuzu striking hard and now blocking a lot of those strikes instead. Overhand, low kick, waiting for a 1-2. One more strike will do it. Combination doesn't land, and instead you get beaten down on your own, but Luna Cold on a sliver is not going to be able to survive 2 rounds to Yuzu's side.
Finishing that off with a back fist and just 1 round away from game 1. This could I hope this set doesn't take like no time at all. But it looks like it could potentially be a quick one as we have Nina posted up against the wall, Picasso style.
Oh, all right. Getting a little bit ragey in there if you wish, but that's the finish. Yuzu with the perfect 3-0.
So I think that Yuzu in this situation actually has a kind of a leg up in the character matchup. I believe Law might just have a very slight advantage over Nina just because of the range that he has and that ability to kind of close the range when he decides.
Yeah, being able to get in, and also I want to point out, I don't think we saw as many slides this time as well. Yuzu mixing it up, going for a little bit more brutish style, but not trying for that slide that they got punished for, I think, earlier on. So I really like this understanding of the matchup so far. We were in the runes before, and now where do you think we go? I know it's random most likely for this game too, but where would you like to see us go, Bowie?
It's actually honestly a toss-up. I don't know if stage is going to matter for these two characters, as they are kind of just going to be just elbow to elbow constantly. These matches that we've seen tonight, it doesn't look like anyone's playing defensively. Anyone's playing that space game with too much dedication. So, I mean, just wherever it doesn't, as long as they have some space to work with, it just does not seem to matter.
It's one of those moments that you just got to sit there and go, man, you're good.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the moments that you gain a lot of respect as a player.
Oh, we're moving into the Brian Fury?
That's a hard shift, by the way. From a Nina to a Brian is a wild secondary.
I mean, a very important secondary, I believe, just because of the matchup spread. But ultimately, I believe matchup spread's probably not as crucial as some might think. But it looks like Luna Colt is actually doing a lot of work with Brian right now.
You cast a curse it. You cast a curse it, Bowie. You cast a curse
it, man. Going into the wall here. Wall splat. This is not going to be enough damage.
Oh, my gosh. It was a little bit of a drop, but all you need is again, the back fist.
You got to recognize what the strings are, because if you press on that third hit, you're going to get schmacked.
Dude. What is Yuzu on right now? He says he's a tea drinker, but he's drinking straight caffeine right now. An absolute fiend to this matchup. The wall can't hold this greatness. 7 golden letters.
You can't rely on matchup spread. Sometimes it all comes down to the player and their mastery of the character.
Ooh.
If you're coming in with half-baked secondaries, it's not going to prove well. But maybe, just maybe, I could be wrong about Luna Cold, and we can see a little bit more Brian Fury action as they kind of get warmed up.
I mean, you can say that all you want, but right now Yuzu's taking this by storm. 6 rounds in a row right now.
Oh my gosh, Yuzu is on an absolute tear. Winners finals just looking like another set. This 3-0 could just be as quick as a standard set. But Luna Cold still has the chance to turn this around with the proper adjustments. But it's hard to pinpoint exactly what those adjustments need to be.
I mean, the crazy thing is neither the Nina or the Brian looked like it had an upper edge in the matchup, right? Like, Yuzu ran over both of them. So to me, it's like, what do? Do you change the stage once again? Do you change your whole playstyle? Do you stick with the Brian? Do you stick with the Nina? Or do you pull a third out? And honestly, you were talking about matchup spreads, and I like the fact that we kind of had to back away from that. Hey, I don't think there is any real matchup set that you can break away. Maybe stop looking for the combinations. Maybe look for more, hit and run style, which honestly is a little bit frowned upon in my opinion. But it's like, what do? You have to stop Yuzu's pacing right now.
Oh my! I just don't know how Luna Cold is going to mount this victory here. What the path looks like, just because Yuzu just seems to have all this momentum. Honestly, just the game loading up at this speed. Thank you, TEKKEN netcode. It looks like maybe this could cool Yuzu's hands down just a little bit. But hey. We are going to go back into the Nina. We are going into Elegant Palace.
I'm actually a little bit worried here. So, taking a look here, right now, Yuzu has a 2-0 lead in this matchup, and yet Luna Cold still has something up their sleeve. Remember, last time they were down as well in the series before they really kicked it into high gear, but Yuzu is still on a tear, wants to continue their round scoring mechanics. The grab, the attacks are going to go ahead and match out, but again, the nunchuck does so much work, and all you need is a back fist. Once again, a simple body blow and a low takes Yuzu to 7 straight.
Oh my gosh, just 2 rounds away to get into our grand finals? Holy moly. I think what we're seeing is users cashing out a lot of these strings as well, and Lunacold just not being able to completely block those.
Also reading a lot of what Lunacold wants to do. Those slides being brought out. Remember, Yuzu hasn't actually used those a whole lot in this matchup. Brought it out at a surprising time. Takes an 8. No way does Yuzu sweep this 9-0. Ain't no way.
Well, I'm not sure about that because Yuzu was, I'm pretty sure, ripped 4 slides in the first round of this set.
Was it 4 in I thought that was all the way at like winner semis.
He's been sliding. The boy slides. And it could just be just a couple more slides away from a complete victory here, as Yuzu just has an opportunity to just take it all. Oh my gosh, stay duck and stay down running. All these dick jabs just keeping the pressure off him.
Oh, okay. Light sleep, kick, roll. That's going to be a rate. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Thank God that wasn't going to land. Lunacold takes the round back for themselves.
Oh my gosh, Lunacold trying to write their story here. Okay, we actually have a little bit of a similar threat here with the crawling crouch into the low.
Oh boy. This is going to be testing. Yuzu ready to fight back. First time feeling a little bit behind in one of the rounds. Nice little kick though. Meeting of the minds in the neutral, in the air. Saying, how is this going to play out? Low on the low end, though. Luna, 1 hit away. Good strike to the face. Can you carry this couple? You drop it. You drop it. And that's going to be a chance. Big Buster coming out the heat in the range to answer. And it lands. Luna. Luna gets the rage and moves this to round 5.
Oof, the shattering to the heart. Lunacold waking up.
Oh my gosh. What is going on here right now, Bowie? What's going on here?
Honestly, Yuzu was... Okay, so what has been happening is that Yuzu has been getting a lot of damage with the strings and not having to deal with a lot of gray health, because if you're not juggling, you're not generating a lot of gray health, which has been proving very well from. But Lunacold is actually getting a lot more launches than they have been previously. So just being able to get more damage on the table... I mean, it's just numbers at that point.
We're just counting numbers. We're watching the numbers go down, up, and all around. Another slide to come out to open up this round, number 1. Second slide and nunchucks to beat. And maybe you're right, Bowie. Actually, I'm fairly certain you're right here. The slide's working a magic as Yuzu brings another 7 golden to this game.
Yeah, the mix-up game for Yuzu is really strong, and as long as he keeps it small, he, again, doesn't have to deal with a whole lot of gray health. But a massive juggle here, putting him against the wall, back fist right into the face. Teeth to knuckles. Oh, an excellent counter hit sweep here. A juggle of her own. Lunacold pressing the advantage with the heat.
How much further can you go here? Good blocks come out here. Yuzu ready to fire back on their turn, but nice block and stall back. Fist straight to the body. Running kick, not going to land. Lows are going to tag out Yuzu, trying to just fight back if you can. A little bit of a tap is all you need, and there it is. Low to take round 2.
Yuzu once again on set point. But can we see a... a rise from Lunacold once more to kind of turn this around?
Well, maybe. It's starting off strong. It's starting off very, very strong. What a sweep. What was that?
I'm not sure if either of these players can block lows. Honestly, honest to God, I don't think they have shin guards on. We are just
really
getting hit by lows.
I love how Yuzu takes advantage of that fact. It's like, yeah, no shin guards here. Perfect. Perfect, bring it on down. Going on high, though. Luna swinging for the fences here. The heat is on. And maybe another Rager to come out here. But this is going to be a fight back. Yuzu eating a lot of damage here. Brings it back to neutral ground. Follows through, chases, and gets the damage. Huge opening swings, though. This is Yuzu getting strung out. Oh, no.
Finally, a punish on the slide. And a fantastic punish. Getting the float and the rising punish. Lunacold once again just fighting for their life.
There has to be some sort of miracle in Lunacold's back pocket every time, drop below 50 and being able to fight right back. However, the wall is going to be such a different story this time. Yuzu breaking out very, very strong here, heating up if they can. Nice sweep. You talked about the lows. Yuzu said no comeback this time.
That slide is so crucial, and honestly, just a very good support for Yuzu to take that winners finals and move into our grand finals.
We have to take a little bit of breath here.
All right, but that is going to be Sly Tiger and Smooth Operator coming into our losers semis. And Lunacold just waiting patiently, kind of thinking on how they are going to adjust, not only for the upcoming match, but the match to come if they potentially can come back against Yuzu.
It's a scary thought. It's a scary, scary thought, in my opinion. I mean, Smooth Operator coming in with that Asuka once again.
Muchas gracias asking if it's gonna be a first to 10. What is going on? No es.
Imagine.
First to 10 grand finals. Honestly, okay, so my thought recently has been like
you ain't gonna bring this around to a reality.
I don't think it's practical, but you think about it, and a lot of 1v1 matches in like physical sports, they are headliners. There's not multiple matches in a day. You know, you have these long matches that take hours between two people. And so I feel like there is room for these special exhibition events that could potentially happen. Could it get dry? Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say.
I will say watching a fantastic MyB situation occur would be amazing. All I can pull from is all it reminds me of is the SSBU days or Melee days of just the MyB unfortunate scenarios. Right now we're getting out here though. Xiaoyu versus Asuka, armored up if you can, but honestly, Smooth Operator got mopped right there. Sly Tiger bringing the pain.
Was that a button check? I wasn't even ready for this to start, but Sly Tiger already taking round one, and a parry going into the heat engage.
I mean,
oh my gosh, the back turn elbows.
What is going on here? Sly Tiger just saying, yo, I want this win as much as possible. Opening up strong here in the runes. Rage so early, but it isn't blocked.
And there it is, a held Rage Art finally landing, punishing the AOP for a ton of damage.
Oh, and the follow-up as well. Very, very neatly done, but the answer back, Sly Tiger's like, I don't need Rage, I don't need Heat, I just need to carry. That's going to be 2 rounds in a row here in this best of 3.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, you're right. We are returning back into the first of 2 format for Smooth Operator and Sly Tiger before we go into our losers finals. So just one more round until Sly Tiger can potentially take this game.
Jeez. This juggle, man, like, Sly Tiger's doing some work. Of course, Smooth Operator trying to get their own right now, but they got a lot of work and a lot of ground to cover. Grab is going to land, and you toss him right backwards, and you carry. Oh, but you missed the kick. Here comes a little bit of a punish, and the punish is gonna be good. Slam down that final hit. Sly Tiger 3-0.
Sometimes you have to wonder if your greatest opponent on the stage is your actual opponent, or the cursed sidewall that will make your combo too funny to continue. It actually just moves the axis or just makes them wall splat at inopportune times, and you drop the combo, missing out on a ton of damage and momentum.
I mean, that's also things that you gotta take into account for yourself. Game number 2, straight back to the same stage, and a nice little bit of a wheel kick to start things off. Bicycle it up if you can. Not going to land a second, though, and this is unfortunately Sly Tiger still eating a brunt of the damage.
Yeah, unfortunate not getting to the continuation with that heat engage, but we are continuing going. It's going to be a wall break? Oh, no, we're going to just go put a spot on the ground, and the OTG and the heat smash taking the first round.
Jeez. All right, a little bit of a breakaway. Smooth Operator once again opening up with a little bit of fire here. And I love both of them saying, okay, I know you got some responses, but I don't want to get caught in them. Now a response back, though, as Sly Tiger brings some damage down against that wall. Another kick, though, out of a dangerous scenario. Smooth Operator finding their own flow.
A lot of damage right there. And in Heat, the Heat Smash once again clutching out that round. Potential to bring this to a 1-1 in the set. Oh my gosh, and what a launch off the whiff!
Sly Tiger, Sly with it right now, saying this is what I was waiting for. Goes ahead, rolls out, following through. And now can you do it again? A lot of great health to make your way back, but the grab works wonders, and you get a follow through. Perfect! It's going to be listed up. Sly Tiger, 1 round in.
Yeah, put into an untechable situation, unfortunately, while Smooth Operator was in armor. Oh, not breaking that throw, though, and you had the opportunity to do so. Both characters actually have a parry online to kind of negate some of the pressure here. Ooh,
I like
nice
the
throw break.
Second. I think we don't want to deal with that right now. Another kick, though. Finding its mark, and Sly Tiger will take advantage, following through with a bit more. Smooth Operator trying to rage out. Are you going to land? And it does!
This cannot kill, but it will be close. Smooth Operator also going to gain a little bit of health. One more hit is going to do it. And the whiff kick doesn't get killed. The scramble. Oh, and the final hit with the wheel kick. Oh my gosh, we're going into game 3.
That was wild.
Oh my gosh, it could have been over. It could have been travesty for Smooth Operator, but we did finally clutch out that final hit on the whipped kip up. Oh, my heart, my soul.
The runes are about to bring it straight back, though. I know we might be breathing hard here, but the players are ready, locked, and loaded. Game 3, final chance, and a nice opener by Sly Tiger once again.
All right. Oh, nice parry in a wall situation. Okay, so you have to pay attention to those tech outs when they're on the ground, repositioning, and an excellent choice to do so. Sly Tiger taking that first round because of it.
Let's see how it plays out. Huge stomp to start things off. Smooth Operator trying to follow through. A little bit of heat to start up, but Sly Tiger answers right back. Nice kicks to start and roll out on your own. Big damage into the wall. Low blocking to come out here. Ooh.
Getting the throw. One more hit can do it, but the launch to interrupt, to stuff out that move. And a lot of health gain while Xiao Yu's in heat right now. Smooth Operator in a critical position and whiffing the gust of move, but not entirely punished. Oh my gosh. The back turn.
All you need is one. There it is.
Sly Tiger set point. What can Smooth Operator pull out to keep it close at least?
Oh man. This is that chance. Reversal coming out here. Smooth Operator wants to take control of this battle. Wants a round for their own, but Sly Tiger trying to branch in. Nice catch.
Oh, the trade trying to slap the ankles, but getting counter hit instead, but still has a little bit of advantage here. But the wheel kick out, but no combo. That was going to be a really weird combo. I'd be very impressed if they were able to adjust that. Oh, I mean, and the launch one more time. We have heat as well. We can heat engage right here.
Maybe.
We can heat dash.
There it is.
Oh, no.
We're going to fall all the way through. Oh, my God.
Sly Tiger taking a clean 3 rounds against Smooth Operator. Going to be moving on to our losers finals against Luna Cold.
And guess what? This is a rematch that we saw earlier. Remember, this is one of the closer ones that we had earlier on. Luna Cold and Sly Tiger fighting on the beach 2-1 to Luna Cold. And now it is going to be a first 2-3, a chance at revenge 1 with your lives in the tournament on the line.
Absolutely. I'm just trying to see if Sly Tiger actually fought Yuzu before, and they have not. But Luna Cold is vying for that rematch and the chance for the title for this community bracket. But hey, I mean, thank you guys. I just want to hit a little checkpoint right here and thank you guys for tuning in. I mean, this is a fantastic time. Endure bringing in the community tournaments and just putting on a good show. We do have a match in Reno. If you want to hit that really quick, I mean, it's not going to be a ton, but honestly, the amount of work that these players put into, you want to offer a little bit of something, a little light at the end of the road.
It's nice to see. And again, if you support these community tournaments, more are going to be on the rise. That's the best part about it. You get to see more and more action throughout the entirety of the coming weeks. I know there are more tournaments on the horizon. If you're interested, join in the Discords, join in the socials, and make sure to keep up with all the Endure action as we're going to the arena to kick off the losers finals.
Oh, both players coming out swinging, but Sly Tiger is going to win the trade. Oh, but the heat engaged right into the chin.
And remember, one of the big things that I think Lunacold had an issue with at the early start was finding a handle on the Zhao Yu style. I know Lunacold has played against it before, but it took a little bit of time. He saw the stall outs, but this time a little bit more aggressive, more in favor stepping up. But this time he stepped a little bit too far forward. Sly Tiger tries to give in, but oversteps on their own both. Get a little bit of a punish, but the punish is a little bit stronger into the wall. Lunacold will finish this off. No, you won't. A sliver once again. You're just waiting for the perfect opportunity for that chip, and it's not going to land. Comes down to a final strike. It's like Tiger takes round one.
It was just a scrap back and forth. Both players not letting up. The buttons did not manage to get unpressed at that time.
Cool.
There were so many moves flying out. I could have sworn they were like one of them at least was holding two controllers.
It's a little bit close right there, but Lunacold, of course, biting back here with a round of their own, and we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Round number 3. 1-1 so far. Opener by Lunacold, but can you follow up? Blocks a little bit of the back kick, and answers back with some damage of their own.
Yeah, Lunacold being a little bit more cautious, pressing into Xiao Yu's stance transitions here, and getting a very nice power crush. An excellent usage of patience.
I like that. Really calling out here, and beautiful job reading Sly Tiger and bringing 2 rounds to the name.
I mean, getting this first game is an important threshold, trying to get a foothold of the situation here.
Oof. A little bit of a bully moment. Juggle back. Sly Tiger getting the chance. How much further are you going to carry this? Really making sure that you extend inside of this neutral space, not trying to hit that wall too soon. Finally reaching the edge. Twirling in. Good blocks to come out, though. Lunacold waiting for the opportunity, but the opportunity is not abound. Finally finds it and brings the combo right back.
Oh my gosh, this round, just like the others, can go so much either way. It is so neck and neck. Power crush into the heat dash, trying to get some plus frames here. But that launch, end it with the rage? Absolutely. Close that out for a second round on your side. We are going into round 5 of game 1 of a first to 3.
It never fails. I swear it never fails. We've had this situation before, Bowie, and it's not stopping. I love that these players are going every single step forward. Sly Tiger, though, for their own, stepping a little bit faster, seeing the finish line, or at least a partial checkpoint. Great opener, brings about 60% grab, brings it down to about 10, and it looks like it's going to be a finish. Is this going to be a perfect round? Pretty dang close, but it's still 3 to the likes of Brain Lost. Sly, beautiful job.
Fantastic, and just as your recovery went, Sly Tiger making the recovery kind of in a deficit against Lunacold, but picking it back up no matter what. And like I said before, Sly Tiger keeping a very good sense of composure, not being counted while he's down.
And I think both of these players do have to step back and realize that they might have to face off against Yuzu in the future. Lunacold, though, just like in their previous matchup, started off a little bit slow, lost game 1, but this time seemingly a bit more overwhelming, but now answered back by Sly Tiger. Both of them looking for just that fraction of damage, and it is going to be Lunacold taking round 1.
Lunacold has an excellent aggression and a lot of knowledge on when to duck. An excellent high crush for the launch. Put him against the wall. It looks like Lunacold's style is a little bit riskier as we are going by a lot of launches and not a whole lot of small Tekken, as we would like to call it.
Small Tekken, big Tekken. We all love Tekken at the end of the day. That's how it works here.
Once again, the high crush into the launch.
It's not stopping. Lunacold really trying to put their stamp on this game, but answer back with a nice kick. Sly Tiger saying you're not going to get any further. Block on the low, but instead carrying forward, trying to float him up, but the grab goes the way of Lunacold.
Oh,
No
Texan
follow-up,
reduces
though.
damage.
Ooh. Nice little juggle there as well.
2 rounds for Lunacold right now. We can even this set count up right now, but losing this next one could could be incredibly detrimental. Playing at that disadvantage not only hurts just your positioning on the game, but just in your mindset as well.
Oh man, let's see what else you can do here. This is Lunacold really ripping back. I mentioned before that they had this uncanny action to fight hard, and they do it 3-0 for a game of their own. We're at 1-1.
Oh man, it's kind of hard to tell because there's a lot of nuance being getting trickled in here. Just because there's not a whole lot of time between interactions. We are kind of just constantly swinging onto each other's blocks and getting counter hits here and there, putting out the throws. Kind of just rolling the dice almost.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if they can dance their way out of this one. Once again, the bride-to-be watching as the dress gets torn asunder here. Lunacold waiting for their moment. Gets a little bit of a juggle. Carries into the wall. But still on the low ground. No wall splat just yet. And that leaves Sly Tiger with an opportunity to fight back. Great health going right back up. Nice slide in. Heat out to continue. But drops it at the very end. So a chance back for Lunacold.
Both players in here right now. Oh my gosh, that has got to be the round. We have got to see Heat. Oh, he drops it. No, but we get the Heat smash anyway to close out the round. Oh my gosh. Just so many close moments. So many small moments that can just turn the tides at any way, at any time.
Don't think it's going to end anytime soon, though. Lunacold. This one pretty close here. Once again, recognizing that they can wait. They can wait for the big moves, and they found it. Sly Tiger eats about 20. And now the strike for strike is starting to ramp up, but it feels like Tiger is getting a little bit over anxious.
Yeah, Lunacold exhibiting a lot of great patience here, letting Sly Tiger kind of just fall into the neutral block and kind of create those width and opportunities for Lunacold. But we have got a lot of pressure, just constantly mixing it up on the getup. Lunacold an opportunity here.
Oh! There it is! That's all you need. Solid play.
Fantastic. Lunacold has the opportunity to take an advantage here. One more round, and they are up 2-1. But let's see how it shakes out. Sly Tiger, what have you got?
You got a little bit of space. I think
You might have a little desync, actually. We were kind of
Yeah.
just feeling out the netcode. Here we go.
I like that jiggle back and forth. Both of them are like, I feel it's like trying to get the brain to catch up. It's like, do we fight? Do we fight? Do we fight? Now we fight. And right now, Sly Tiger rounding it in pretty dang hard. The first to act will be the first to deal damage, and the damage is pretty dang good. Break out of the throw, and now it's a chance for Lunacold to fight back. But it's parried again, just not allowed to swing hard, but Lunacold maybe getting a chance here.
Oh, big block for Sly Tiger, and following it up with the mid mix-up. We are on the board for game 3 here.
It's out of control right now. This is getting scary. Lunacold. How hard can you go? Nice blow. Brings it back and follows through. No block just yet.
Oh, and the
that carry's
duck. We've
good.
seen it time and time again, getting that duck into the launch, but not a whole lot of room to get the damage. But we are just going to keep pounding away no matter what. closing it up 2-1. Luna Cold now at advantage as opposed to the beginning of this set.
Oh boy. Remember what I said earlier? That Luna Cold took a little bit to come online, took a little bit of time before they were able to take over Sly Tiger back in the winner's semifinal matchup. Feels like it's happening once again. It feels like we're getting this situation where, Luna Cold is just like, I'm starting to get a good read on you. I'm starting to get the good beads, waiting out a lot of those longer strings and just allowing Sly Tiger to essentially roll themselves into a deficit.
Yeah, we are seeing a little bit of a Mario Kart Bowser-esque kind of play here where it takes some time to accelerate, but once you're going, you are going. But let's see if Xiao Yu can find the brakes. Sly Tiger and Luna Cold going to the Seaside Resort right now.
Where it all started, where it all ends. That's what I'm hearing right now. Luna Cold, though, getting open up on here. That's a good little start. Sly Tiger once again taking the initiative. But for Luna Cold, this is not a space they're unfamiliar with.
It's just mix after mix, finishing off the heat dash, and once again ducking the high, again the launch of their own. But we're not finishing combos.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Luna
my
Cold
God.
taking advantage right now. Big hold, but wide swing, getting scary here. Nice head chop. Brings a chance to Sly Tiger, getting that gray health back. How far can this combo go? Waiting, but a good zuck, and then another. Saying, nah, you don't get that kick back. I say no. Beautiful job, round one, Sly Tiger.
Yeah, if ducking and getting launches for Luna Cold is a recurring theme, then Sly Tiger blocking the power crush and getting the launch is a recurring theme of their own.
Right now, Luna Cold just does not have a chance. Having some struggles here, really getting bullied as Sly Tiger just need the sand under their feet to really feel at home. Luna Cold up a game, but down a round. How far are you going to go here?
You know, honestly, Nina has a great disadvantage just because she's on the beach in heels. One hit away, Sly Tiger. This round could actually even up real quick. But no, Sly Tiger getting 2 rounds in a row.
Oh, man.
Trying to take this to a game 5, perhaps.
Don't say that. Don't say that. They did it earlier already, man. Why would you do that to us? I think Sly Tiger also doesn't want to see that midnight moon. Saying not a chance in the world. I want a chance at the finish. Nice duck under the gun as well. Luna Cold getting carried from side of stage to side of stage. We're going to a game 5.
Oh my gosh, this matchup is so close. We actually do kind of see the cracks though. Sly Tiger, Luna Cold, they've played each other quite a bit as well, so they are not foreign to each other as a matchup.
It's just it's such a low task as Luna Cold is very much alive and well right now, being able to met out about 60. But of course, Sly Tiger trying to fight back center stage. Lowe's getting a little bit choppy there. And you can see Luna Cold just waiting for their opportunity, baiting out some strikes here. Nice head kick, but he can't really follow up. And instead, it's Sly Tiger to met back out. But high kicks landing here, and it will be Luna Cold to take round 1.
Yeah, excellent final mix with the mid. What does Sly Tiger have for the opener? Getting the low in there? Okay. Oh, and what a pickup with the string and the power crush to activate heat. Going on the offense here, but not getting too risky.
I mean, Luna Cold has won by being patient, won by being very simplistic in their strikes, and it feels like they've gotten back to that style. Luna Cold is 1 round away from getting a rematch against Yuzu in the grand finals.
Yeah, but if Luna Cold wants to get there, you can't get hit by a round star launch like that. Sly Tiger with a lot of pressure against this wall. Can you get up unscathed? And no, you can't. It's gonna be a perfect for Sly Tiger.
I'm terrified. This is gonna go the distance, isn't it? Bowie, you jinxed it earlier. You hardcore jinxed it, man.
I mean, I said game 5 and now round 5. I knew it was going to game 5. I don't know about seeing no moon.
Oh!
The moon does not come out. Luna Cold is the moon. Going into our grand finals against Yuzuruk, the rematch.
And here's the deal, Bowie. Here's the deal. Yuzu made, I wouldn't say quick work of Luna Cold, but fairly decent work is what I gotta say. We opened up with a 2-0, a 6. I think at one point it was 8 rounds in a row.
Oh,
we
yeah, it was like 8, 9 in a row.
Yeah, and then it got a little messy at the end. But honestly, Yuzu, I felt, had the right pattern down. So it's a question of, has Luna Cold come up with a different strategy for Yuzu?
It's certainly hard to say. I mean, just the time between their matches alone could kind of just shake that up a little bit. You know, it has been, what is it? Just 1, 2, 3, 4 matches since we've seen Yuzu and Luna play. So any adaptations they had in mind could be a little bit stale at this point. But then again, Yuzu does have to kind of rev their engines back up as they've been kind of just chilling in grand finals.
They have been waiting, watching, biding their time. And it looks like, Boo, we are going to get a conclusion here. The final matchup. Why?
The Juna Cold? Okay, I gotta say, I feel like June has got to be like maybe the worst character on the roster. Honestly, this character just does not function sometimes. That does not have a solid game plan. But let's see. I mean, Luna Cole bringing her out in grand finals. There's got to be something I'm missing here.
I mean, you were wrong about the Rage. You were wrong about some of those matchups. And
I mean, I absolutely wasn't wrong about the Rage. I'll tell you that. Just because the Oscars want to make poor decisions right after the Rage art does not mean that the Rage art ain't safe.
All right. You know what? You got me there, Bowie. And right now, it does feel like Yuzu still has an answer for the June, opening up with a pretty strong combination and already taking a KO. Very neatly done. Yuzu taking the first round.
Yeah, it's certainly safe on block, is what I mean.
Oh, man. I am curious. Again, the situation of having a three roster characters to pick from, just I know a lot of people also speak against it, right? A 2 is understandable, a main and a secondary, but a third just feels kind of rough, as Yuzu is showing why all you need is 1.
Yeah, Luna Cole really forcing that parry and immediately just getting double pounded, not right on the noggin, losing that second round. Yuzu on a huge lead right now. And remember, Luna Cole has to win this and a reset. So if Yuzu gets a positive foothold, it's going to prove really poorly for Luna.
Well, all right, now at least getting some damage down, and it feels like Yuzu is realizing, hey, there's been a little bit of a shakeup here. There's been a little bit of a change. Maybe we get those strikes, but a nice little back kick is not going to land. Instead, it's a twirl-to-whirl, and it'll be Luna Cole to take a round back for themselves.
For muchas gracias, Luna Cole was also playing Brian Fury earlier on, so we saw Brian, Luna, June, and the Nina.
It's just a wild roster set, honestly. Like we really sat there going, what are they gonna bring out? And then they bring out Jun, and right now the Jun feels in a very rough spot. It is going to be 3-1 for game 1. Yuzu striking first.
Oh my gosh, do you want to learn martial arts? Talking to June? I mean, June does have some Tai Chi kind of mystical powers. Maybe Law is trying to ground her and bring her back down to true martial arts.
Yeah, and honestly, the weird thing is, Luna Cole, remember last time, was very quick to swap out characters, trying to get a little bit of a mesh. This time around, staying with the Jun, saying there is something to be done here. There is something to change up. Nice little sweep there, knocking Yuzu out of that low blow. The slide doesn't really land, but instead, you go for the high and another grab. Nice tech out, and Yuzu starting to answer back, and Luna Cole's like, hey, have you matched this?
Oh my gosh, and interrupting the healing beam? Oh my gosh, June kind of scrapping. Luna Cold unable to find a positive foothold here. Yuzu taking it away.
I mean, this is Yuzu feels confident. It feels like Yuzu just has no stop, even when you're getting beat up this early. Even when you're losing some of those HP values, it just doesn't feel like Yuzu is ever out. Little bit of a sidestep, looking for a low, gets a tap, but no combo. Waiting for a second chance, nice double kick into a juggle. Into the wall, brings pain.
And there's the slide into the nunchucks. Oh, I bet we're going to see it one more time right now. Right now, give it to me. Give me the slide. There it is. Not blocking the kip up, though. And the low is going to take it 2 rounds for Yuzu. Potentially going up 2-0 in the set already.
Man, this just is, Yuzu feels on top of the world right now. I feel like Yuzu feels like they're on top of the world right now. They are just steps away from taking the Endure GG Community Tournament number 8 here with Tekken 8. Of course, the juggle from Lunacold has something else to say, as at least one round might go their way.
Big plus frames, but not taking advantage of it. The slide's going to put him against the wall. One more slide and another nunchuck. And the mid. Does he press a button here? He does! That's going to be the round! Lunacold on the board for this game.
Oh, that feels good.
Cleanse the soul, cleanse the slate.
I mean, the slate has a couple markings on the other side, but,
Yeah.
you know, we don't look at that one.
No. This is a new set now. Lunacold's awakened.
Oh, man, and maybe there's something to say about it. Right now, a little bit of a kick, a little bit of a dub. How is this going to play out? Nice head chop, waiting to try and break through Yuzu. But again, every single time we see Yuzu, you give a round, you answer right back. A little bit of weight, but doesn't block the lows, and instead gets bullied out. Great health to work with here. Lunacold gets launched, and this is that moment. We know Yuzu knows these combos and might do a little bit more, then drops it at the very end, though, and breaks out of the grab. Huge swing!
Guard again! All right, this one won't kill, but it'll be close. Oh my gosh. I mean, I gotta say, I'm biting my tongue on the June pick here. It's working out, kind of. And there it is, the second round on Lunacold's side. We can't even up the set, or get to evening up the set.
Oh, man. I mean, here's the deal, though. It's closer than the others, but not close enough, I think, for Lunacold's favor. Of course, we're into round 5 here, final round of this game. If Yuzu wins this, if Yuzu is able to fight back, we get to see that challenge, and the grab is going to Lunacold says, yo, you're not going to get away with this that easily. It's a second in a row!
Oh, we can't break that throw with the power crush, and the power crush of her own. Lunacold taking a game! We are sitting at 1-1 right now, and that June pick is working out. But honestly, I have to say that that what I've been seeing is that the parries haven't been working out. June has been pulling out a lot of parries that have been unanswered and just not fallen into.
I'm just sitting here fully impressed that Lunacold has drawn out 3 different characters, is proving us wrong in the matchup, and yet Yuzu is also matching 3 different styles and opens up with 7 to strike back and say, I am here in the grand finals for a reason.
Oh my gosh, but the damage that Law does, he is truly a 2-touch character at times.
Oh, man. They're dancing. They are dancing, but what a strike to meet center stage. This feels like Yuzu is right back in control.
You know, I'm seeing a little bit of Joe crushing Yuzu, just being able to mash out in seemingly inopportune times, but ultimately winning over the trade.
Let's see if that continues. 2 rounds deep right now for Yuzu. Wanting to put one more stamp on and move to a 2-1 stance here in the grand finals. Opening kick. Beautiful job. Tried to go for it a second time, but the 1-2 kick to the head is going to bring even more. But a little bit of a carry in as Luna is trying to get that juggle down. Not going to happen though. Yuzu responding just so well.
All right, there's the heat smash. We're no longer in heat. Yuzu still has the resource on lines. Again, this chucks out.
Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen, Mui? Is it gonna happen? Huge whip, but no real punish. A carry in though as the meat allows Luna a chance to swing for the low. Both down to slivers. First go in, but the back fist! The back fist and head kick. Yuzu takes it 3.
No round. Brown taking it up 2-1. Yuzu has the chance to close out this grand finals completely. Luna Cold just fighting for their life right now. We are going into the stage select. We are leaving the arena, a truly neutral battleground of just a plain hexagon, not too big, not too small, just right. But we're going to shake things up a bit. We might have a character select. We might have a stage select. I mean, we will have a stage select. I apologize, but what character are we going to see? Are we going back to the June? Or are we running something else? Are we running back to the Brian Fury?
I almost want to say go back to the Nina.
Yeah.
I understand Jun did well, but maybe you have a little bit more time playing with the Nina. You were able to roll out the combos in the losers finals, and I think you did very well there. I would prefer to see it.
We're going back to the June, and we're going to Midnight Siege, where we got a couple wall blasts here, and a very interesting rectangular stage, where some of the edges are kind of close together, and the others pretty far away.
But this is the scary part, right? Yuzu is going to use that longer stage to try and carry on, but the opening answers Luna saying, I don't need to change out, I just need to find my strikes. And again, the long stage is also working in their favor as they're able to land so many blows here, but a little bit of a kick. Start things off, the juggle will continue. Yuzu rocking on forward with the heat, has to make this sliver of HP work. And you got to find the blow, and maybe you have good blocks to come out, and it's going to be down. A great round victory for Yuzu.
Super clutch. Round isn't over until your health bar is completely depleted, but Luna Cole still fighting back.
Oh, man. This is, I mean, Luna is struggling now. Every so often, I mean, that last round had to be a blow. I'm not going to lie, that's a mental blow for me.
Absolutely.
And like Yuzu, of course, right now, Luna Cold coming out with a strong one. One more chase will get the round. But it's 1-1. 1-1 in game 4.
I do have to say that June has an incredibly strong heat smash, which is essentially a non-committal hyper beam. It just reaches so far and heals her a ton if she has great health.
Oh, what a drop. That drop there feels bad. But of course,
bad.
the back fist brings Luna to their knees. Yuzu ready to go with another fight, brings them to the wall. Low blow brings the juggle, and the wall brings pain. Yuzu, 1 round away.
Oh my gosh, and looking like a lot of favor, avoiding the parry once again. The low kicks, the sweeps. Getting into the heat, okay. And what's the answer here? Breaking the throw. Yuzu trying to find some space, but Luna's gonna close it up with a hyper beam. We get the flip kicks though.
We all know this. Yuzu sees it, but drops it. Drops the kicks. And that's gonna be a toss. Follow up head kick down to low HP. 30 seconds, but the great health is coming back. Oh my god, Yuzu is not gonna win it out. Final round, game 4.
Ooh, Luna Cold hanging on by a thread, but a thread nonetheless. Going in with the plus frames, get in with the low, get in with a big damage right there. Breaks the throw, going into heat for the armor. Ooh,
and a grab. What a call, Yuzu. Trying to throw in the mixes and blocks most of the heat as well. Now is an opportunity to bite back. What a slide, another one breaks out. You're gonna chase, you're gonna wait. You have to watch for that rage art. Just a sliver left. All you need is a tag, and it's over, Yuzu. In game 4, round 5, is your Endure Community Tekken 8 champion.
I mean, some games, some sets, they end with huge combos, and some games, they just end with a simple down forward 1. What a performance by Yuzurook and Luna Cold. Yuzurook just ultimately taking it over that time, but Luna Cold keeping it very close, especially with an out of the blue June pick. the entire tournament the entire stream tournament, we haven't seen June at all. So just seeing June perform that well under Luna Cold, the piloting of Luna Cold, surprising nonetheless.
I think we give a lot of credit over not only juggling 3 different characters, but making that so close.
Yes.
Of course, we gotta give it to Yuzu at the end of the day. I mean, my God, that run was wild to watch. I was highly impressed.
I mean, we got to give it up to our entire top 8. Slide Tiger keeping it one of the closest sets in tonight's bracket against Luna Cold. Slide Tiger taking it over Smooth Operator, who also performed very well, and also the Horror and Door showing up, making the case.
So much fun. So much fun. And to think that they are going to be playing in these tournaments continuously as well. Like, I am so excited.
But hey, that was our bracket. I mean, tag the match Rita one more time. I know that we got 35-25 in there, and that's going to be split. Actually, not split at all. Under $40, we're keeping it all for the winner. So congratulations again, Yuzu, for the big bucks.
Yeah, very nice. And congratulations. And again, to all that did claim the codes, we give a huge shout out to you. I mean, you're the reason why we get to continue doing these Endure tournaments. I know the community showing up is huge. Always showing the love to the players as well that come out and spend their Thursday nights playing in these tournaments. Like, shout out to everyone willing to help out and grab those codes.
But yeah, I mean, that's it for us. You guys can call me Bowie, and Orbital, thank you for commentating with me. This was a great time.
It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. Hopefully continue learning as well. I'm excited for what the future has to offer at the other community tournaments.
And thank you again to Anya, our gracious TO and organizer, for all Endure events. We will catch you hopefully at the next community event or any 2v2. We have 2v2 events and Tekken Ball events. So keep an eye out for those as well.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Is there anything y'all want to promote or say before we go?
My voice is gone. I'm good.
I mean, you guys can just follow me on Blue Sky at Call Me Bowie. But other than that, I'm not working on anything currently.
Yeah. I got X, of course, Orbital_casting, same on Blue Sky, I think, and then of course Threads, all the good socials, Orbital_casting. You'll find it eventually.
But have a good night, folks. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.